Coming to the stage next, we have Tim Finnegan.
What up, people? How y'all doing tonight? All right, well, that's what I like to hear. Well, my name is Tim Finnegan, and tonight I'd like to get into some comedy for you guys and tell you guys a fucking story now about one year when I was trying to get home for Thanksgiving. So, I had a job, I was on a business trip, I was in New York City, and I was trying to fly from New York City to Chicago and then back home to other parts, but I was spending Thanksgiving in Chicago that year. So, I was on a business trip, I was getting home, I'm like, I need to catch my flight, so I was getting on a plane, I was trying to get to the airport in New York, but I didn't know how to get there, and I was trying to get a cab, but someone stole my cab. And then when I got to the airport, I'm like, which airline should I fly on? I was trying to get on a flight, but the flight I was booked for was delayed. So I thought to myself, what other planes could I fly on? United's booked, American Airlines is delayed, and other airlines are booked and delayed, and some are canceled. So I actually ended up hopping on a FedEx plane, and I just was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna fly on a FedEx plane and get as far as I need to go. So the FedEx plane got me to Kansas City, so I got off the plane in Kansas, and then I stayed in a hotel with some weird dude, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm with a stranger? Okay, well, maybe we'll get to know each other. So we were getting to know each other, we were talking, having a good time, we were making weird jokes, having a fucking awesome time, we were going to dinner and things like that, but then we had to figure out a way to get to our next destination. So after we spent the night at the hotel, we went on a road trip, we drove a little bit, and then we were trying to get to another airport, and when we got to the other airport and flew to another destination, I was supposed to rent a car. I went to the Marathon car rental agent, and first, they gave me keys, and I rode a shuttle bus, and I was getting to the destination where my rental car assigned was. And when I got there, I showed up, and there was no car there, and then the bus already left, and then I tried to run after the bus, but it was too late. I'm like, what the fuck? There's no car. And so then I went across the highway, back to the fucking airport, and then I talked to the Marathon car rental agent. And first, the car rental agent, when I got there, said to me, hey, welcome to Marathon, how may I help you? And I said, you can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks. Then you can give me a fucking automobile, a fucking Mustang, a fucking Toyota, 4 fucking wheels and fucking seat. And she said to me, well, I really don't care for the way you're speaking to me right now. And I said, well, I don't care for the way your company left me in the middle of fucking nowhere to a fucking car that isn't fucking there. And I even said, I want my fucking automobile right fucking now. And the lady said, well, may I see your rental agreement? And I said to her, I threw it away. And she's like, oh boy. And I asked, oh boy, what? And she said to me, you're fucked. But then, I ran to the airport, but luckily I was able to see my friend again, and I rode in one of his rental cars, but he was out of his mind. We were driving, and then it was on the highway, but he went the wrong way, and there was another driver saying, honking the horn at us, and was like, hey, you're going the wrong way. And I'm like, what is he saying? He's like, we're going the wrong way. And I told my friend, look, he says we're going the wrong way. And he's like, oh, he's drunk. How would he know where we're going? But then we got off the road. There was a whole lot of crazy shit going on. We flew on airplanes, we were driving rental cars, and we rode some trains. But then once we made it to Chicago, we went our separate ways. We got on the train, and at first I got on the train. I said goodbye to my friend, and then I went back to the station, and I was like, why are you still here? And then he admitted to me that he didn't actually have a home, and he wanted to go home with me for Thanksgiving. So I was like, well, you know what? You can join me for Thanksgiving this year. So we had a good time, and we spent a happy, fucking awesome Thanksgiving after all, and that's pretty much my story about how I got home for a business trip for Thanksgiving. That's my time. Thank you for watching tonight, and you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you!
Tim Finnegan wishes you all a happy Thanksgiving.